Hello, and a very warm welcome to Poetry Day 2020, to a virtual Poetry Ireland. We are here today because we can't be in Poetry Ireland, but we can be together apart. So last autumn, Dublin City Council asked me to do something for Poetry Day and Finglas in Poetry Day 2020. At first I thought, oh my God, Finglas and Poetry Day 2020. Let's have skywriting all over Dublin City with poems about Finglas. But the budget didn't stretch that far, and so we came up with the idea of a book. This wonderful book with a wonderful cover by Antoinette Meehan Miley. It's gorgeous. This book is called Making Sense of Finglas, and it is the product of workshops. Dublin City Council got me in touch with all these different groups, these writing groups in Finglas. St. Helena's writing group, CDETB writing group, the Abigail Women's Centres writing group, schools, Benevin College and St. Michael's Holy Faith School, and of course the Older People's Council. So we got together and did workshops about our favourite place in Finglas through our 5 senses. So what we're going to do now, it's always good to tell people what we're up to. We're going to read just 6 short poems, one from each of the groups. I wish I could read them all, but I can't. I thought I'd give a smattering of them. So we'll begin with a poem from the Older People's Council. We are very lucky in Finglas to have a wonderfully diverse population of young and old people living together and learning from each other. And this is good because it reminds us that we're blessed to have in our older people a lived history, and they can teach us things about that. So this poem is by Moira Sweeney, and I'm sure Moira won't mind if we dedicate this poem to all of our older people who are cocooning at the minute in their homes or in nursing homes. We love you and we miss you, but this is for them. Sonnet by Moira McSweeney. The Tolka River winds through my memory. My brother fell into it. He was not yet 2. A floating sky blue coat, face down in the water. I waded in, chest high. I got a grip on the coat and dragged him back to the bank. I was 5. He was lucky. In 1947, the river froze. Skaters razored the ice like ballerinas. It lasted for nearly a week, but a pickaxe, wielded by a bold ballygaller, shattered our icy wonderland. Still floating through my life, that river continues on and on. This year, the theme for Poetry Day is There Will Be Time, and this poem reminds us that there will be time for more walks by rivers or anywhere else you want to go walking once COVID-19 is all over us, finished. Okay, so the more things change, the more things stay the same, and we're going to go from one of our older participants to one of our younger participants. This is a poet called Rowan, and he's from Benevin College, and he is talking about the River Tolka as well, and that need that we all have, regardless of age, to be outside, out and about. So I'm sure Alex won't mind if I dedicate this poem to all the teenagers, all those young lions and lionesses who want to be roaming the savannas away from their parents. You can't do it quite now. Stay put, stay home and stay safe. But here is The Stretch by Rowan. Trees line a field filled with grass and seeds. The river overlooks all. Birds chirp, taste all kinds of green. Smell the trees and plants that I can't name. I lay on grass and feel tranquility. Oh, there will be time for teenagers to be normal teenagers again. I promise you, especially my teenagers. You're doing great.